Friends, welcome back to the new video, and in this video we are going to talk about the vegetative propagation. Okay, we are going to understand that what is vegetative propagation, how it works, its various example, uses and advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so first of all, what is vegetative propagation? Okay, so vegetative propagation, it's a type of asexual reproduction. Okay, and in this process, what happened actually, the new plant is produced from various plant part. Okay, plant part. And what kind of plant part are used? Like stem, leaves, roots, etc. There are certain modifications also, like stem modification, root modification, like suckers, stolon, runners, etc. They can also be used for the vegetative propagation. Okay, so we will write here what kind of tissue: leaf, root, stem, and root modification. Okay, modifications such as runners, stolon and suckers. Okay, so these are basically used for the vegetative propagation. Okay, so quickly I will explain it again. Vegetative propagation, it's a type of asexual reproduction in which the new plant is produced from utilizing various plant parts. Okay, so how it works? Actually, in the vegetative propagation, what happened that the plant, it is grown in the favorable condition. Okay, so when in the nature itself, if it found the favorable condition, it will start developing the roots. Okay, so if the plant have the its own root, then the plant is in itself is complete. Okay, so it will detach from the parent plant and it will grow as a new plant. Okay, so we will take the plant, complete plant, and then take it to the another place and sow it or just grow it there. Okay, so this is the procedure. In the artificial condition, like what we do that we will apply the growth hormones. Okay, so that the root formation will occur fast and quickly. Okay, so once the plantlet with the roots is there, it can easily establish in under favorable conditions. So we will detach the first detach the plant part. Okay, then we'll apply some growth hormones and then the roots are formed and then those are grown under the favorable conditions. Okay, so what kind of plants they are we are using it for the vegetative propagation? We are using vegetative propagation for potato. Okay, so the potato tubers we are using for the vegetative propagation purpose. Okay, sweet potato, they are vegetatively propagated by using the vines. Okay, and then strawberry. Okay, so these are few examples. Strawberries, they are vegetatively propagated by using runners. Okay, so these are the few example of vegetatively propagated species. Okay, so what are the uses? Okay, so the uses of, we will write here uses. Okay, so uses of vegetative propagation, they are basically two kind of uses of the vegetative propagation. First of all is itself is propagation only. Okay, if you want to propagate a species. Okay, for example, banana is also vegetatively propagated. Okay, so we will propagate the plant. Okay, then is the commercial use. Okay, now we know that the fruits like banana, even the potatoes, strawberries, etc., right? So they have high commercial value. So in the commercial application, we don't wait for itself the tissue developing the roots. We will just apply the growth hormones and then quickly we will multiply the plants. Okay, so now we will talk about the advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so first of all we will talk about the merits. Okay, so what are the merits of vegetative propagation? So first is genetically similar and uniform progeny. Okay, because it does not undergo sexual reproduction. Okay, so the population is genetically similar. Okay, and it is uniform. At the same time, a large number of species are produced. Okay, by vegetative propagation methods, so that the plant are of identical age, they look alike, almost same, and then they have the genetical similarities. Okay, the second merit of vegetative propagation is that there are several species, okay, that produce less viable seed. So it's a advantage for species producing less viable seeds, okay, because they produce less viable seeds that fails to germinate, or the germination rate is very low. So those species can quickly multiply through the propagation vegetative method. Okay, so what kind of example? Like example, banana is there, then there is a pineapple. Okay, pineapple is also vegetatively propagated. Okay, so then the third advantage of the using the vegetative propagation is that it's a rapid process. Okay, it's rapid means it will take less time, and it's easy also. It does not require very sophisticated lab or something, instruments, or highly costly element, chemicals, right? So it's like rapid and easy process. And the last is advantage of vegetative propagation is that suppose we have like if we have 100 plants of banana. Okay, now we see that out of 100 plants of banana, there are only 30 bananas that have very good size of banana. The taste is also good, and it's less susceptible to the disease also. It's very healthy, attractive, etc., right? So these are the desirable traits. So if you want to preserve the desirable trait of particular variety, preservation, okay, variety, then we will go for vegetative propagation. So among 100 plants of banana, we will just propagate only those 30 which have the desirable traits. So preservation of desirable trait is achieved through the vegetative propagation. Okay, so these are the four advantage, or we can say merit, of using the vegetative propagation method. Okay, now here we will write the demerits, okay, or maybe disadvantages. Okay, so we will just talk about the demerits. So first demerit is that there is no production of novel variety. Since no production of novel varieties. Okay, now since it is like it's a asexual production, and there is only single parent involved, and the plant produced, they are genetically similar and uniform progeny. So this will not, the vegetative propagation method, it cannot produce the novel varieties. Okay, the next is, if you want to introduce the qualitative changes into that, that can not be done. Okay, so no qualitative change, no qualitative changes. Okay, then the third demerit of vegetative propagation is lack of diversity and adaptability. Okay, lack of diversity and adaptability. Okay, and fourth, we require a skilled labor person. Okay, so skilled labor is required. So although it is a rapid and easy process, however, to do so at the commercial scale, we required a skilled labor, and that's not actually the demerit. But yes, at certain places, if it is, if you want to do it at some remote places, then you need to hire a skilled person for doing the vegetative propagation to achieve the commercial scale. Okay, so briefly, this is all the merits, and these are the demerits. And these are the application of the vegetative propagation. Okay, so thank you for watching the video.